Hi, let me tell you about the time my high school band faced a crisis during a performance. Back in early high school, Nirvana was my world. Kurt Cobain inspired me in music. His personality was very similar to mine, at least that's what I thought. Being a loner in high school, not fitting in with the popular kids, and just being an outcast. When I first picked up the electric guitar, the first songs I would learn were Nirvana songs, arguably just because Nirvana songs used a lot of power chords, lacked good sounding solos. It might be skillless, right? But to me, I was at a point when I was playing guitar where I was shit. So, power chords, playing basic solos, it really resonated with me at the time. And it fit very well, and I appreciate Cobain for helping me that way. Fast forward to February 10th, 2018, I was in year 8, and my band Pisces was competing in the Battle of the Bands. This was the second band I've been part of, and it was a grunge band that mainly did Nirvana covers. I founded it after leaving a pop band where I felt restricted and unsatisfied because, well, we only played pop songs and I wasn't feeling very poppy and I didn't like pop songs. But this was at the time. Of course, now pop songs are cool because I learned to appreciate music of different genres. But of course, I was a high schooler, edgy high schooler, loner.
This is Drain You by Nirvana.
Looking back, I could see how controlling I was. I insisted on only playing songs that I liked, the Nirvana songs, because that was the only songs that I felt resonated with me, right? But of course, that wasn't fair to the other band members. There was one instance where the drummer wanted to play an AC/DC song because he was a Marvel fan and he liked Iron Man, and I unenthusiastically humored him by just learning the chords and singing unenthusiastically during a rehearsal, and he just gave up. So he submitted he submitted to me and said, "All right, we'll just play Nirvana songs." So, I was a real villain back then. I was an asshole, but learn from your mistakes. Our set list for the competition was Drain You and So Was Like Teen Spirit. We'd practice for weeks, and I was buzzing with excitement. Most of the other bands were playing pop or pop rock, so I wanted to stand out. I thought to myself that if we were loud and different, we'd be heard, or I would be heard. When we got on stage for the sound check, everything went smoothly. I even asked the sound guy who was looking atop from the highest floor, looking down on the inferiors that we were. I asked him, "Oh, could we add just a little bit of reverb during the Drain You vocals?" And he said, "Okay." So everything seemed perfect. Everything was going to plan, and I was excited. They called out all band representatives to take out a number to see which order you'd play. I think there were about 30 to 40, maybe even 50 bands, and I took out 3. So we were third. That was either a curse or a blessing. Uh, in this case, it might have been a curse, and I'll explain why. The first 2 bands played pop songs, but they all had issues. Not in the performance, but technical issues. Audio was glitching, signal was being lost between the amp and the guitar, and it was a terrible foreshadowing for what was to come.
Drain You and Smells Like Teen Spirit. Please give a big warm welcome to
As soon as we started playing, everything seemed fine until disaster struck. During the bridge of Drain You, I accidentally stepped on my cable, disconnecting it. I quickly plugged it back in, trying not to panic. The signal between the guitar and the amp was cutting out, and there was these strange distortion noises coming out of the amp. Not distortion from like the distortion pedal, but like bad distortion. I mean, my tone was already pretty shit. I used the electro harmonic distortion pedal with like the top boost, extra boost, whatever it was, and that was the only thing I used. I only used the top boost. I didn't use the actual like the normal distortion sound, and I thought that sounded fine. The sound crew scrambled to fix it, but I was furious. I feel like everything we'd worked hard for was falling apart, and we'd have to wait another year to perform again. I wasn't really doing well in school. I sought music to just deal with, issues, mental. And now that this was happening, it just felt like it had all gone to waste.
a little bit of a tech issue there. Are we having a...
Well, that's sad.
No, that, yeah, okay. Bit of a tech issue. Okay, great.
Rewatching the footage now, I think I need to chill out.
Okay, I guess we're playing our next song then, right?
Sorry about that, guys. Bit of a tech issue there. The show goes on.
the way I was acting was, I mean, it's unreasonable. But at the time, I felt like, as I said, everything we worked hard for was just going to a waste. When the guitar finally came back, we launched into Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Load up our cars, bring friends, it's fun to lose and to pretend he's overboard. And self-assured, although I know a dirty word. As I forget, just what it tastes, yes, to make it smell. I found it hard, it's hard to find below whatever, never mind. As I forget, just what it tastes, yes, to make it smell. I found it hard, it's hard to find, but now whatever, never mind.
By the time we finished, I was pissed. Backstage, I remember throwing my guitar, some hard mat. It was like some blue hard mat that you use for like gymnastics. I don't know what it was doing there, but I fucking threw my guitar onto there and I think I broke it. It hadn't been the same since that day. Yeah, I stormed outside and I was too embarrassed and upset to watch the other bands. And I was just sitting there, pissed off, wanting to die. The typical feelings a high schooler would feel. So, my parents and the music teacher found me and gave me a much needed reality check. They scolded me for being dramatic, like a drama queen, and encouraged me to stay and support the other performers. And I did. So, I went back inside, sat down, and just sat in the worst sitting posture position possible, and just stared into the abyss, imagining myself hanging. Wow, that was very dark, but that's how bad I felt. When the judges announced the results, I wasn't even paying attention until I heard Pisces had tied for third place. I couldn't believe it. I was all those negative emotions I felt, wanting to hang from a tree, from a ceiling, from a fan, wanting to die, just went away. Like in an instant. Just like that. Because we placed third. This is a good feeling. Walking onto that stage, although we did tie with another band, and thinking about it now, the judges probably made us third out of sympathy.
Pisces and Be Complex. Let's give them a round of applause as they have on their face. Thank you.
Okay, in second place for the lower secondary category. Go.
Looking back, that they taught me a lot. It wasn't just about music, but it was about humility and learning to accept that things don't always go your way. Even with its flaws, that performance helped me a lot. Unfortunately, our band would break up because of some issues between me and the drummer, and I would find another band called Forlorn, and we also did grunge, and I recorded my first original song with them. But that is a story for another video. So yeah, let me know if you guys had any similar experiences during your high school days. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any funny or disastrous experiences you want to share, feel free, and have a good day, guys. Bye.